it's over.
Hey guys, good afternoon, good evening. Absolutely. There is a Trump rally on tonight, so I know we'll probably be battling that, but that's okay. We can always go back. That's what I'll probably do. Go back and watch it on YouTube, just to check out and see what's going on. Put out a good bit of podcasts today, 2 podcasts. One was a short one was fairly lengthy, and both very informative. I stand by that. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It is hot in South Carolina today, but everything else is peachy. Thanks for all the mods to join us. I appreciate that. And everybody else, some familiar names: Mike Johnson, Don Bohr, Great Gazoo, Wizard Elslub, LT, welcome. A lot of people from Florida on tonight. Are we 5-5? That would be wonderful if we were 5-5. I found a really weird article I wanted to share with you. I don't know if you guys are aware of it. I wanted to share it on here just because it was just, I don't know what they're doing. It's about Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton doing starting a podcast. Very, very strange. Very strange to say the least. Fort Mill for Trump. Yo, 5-5. Hey, Thomas. 90 degrees in Alabama today. Wow. That is hat. David Hamrick. Thank you, my friend. I'm doing good. Just been super busy today. Trying to stay busy. Russell Grant says nuke the world. Lord. Holy Lord. Mary Bouchard, good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Can we talk about Long Beach? Yeah, time travel. I covered a little bit of that. I know there's a lot going on there. Very strange. Wouldn't you say that that was a port that they had to shut that down because that's where they're bringing in sex trafficking, probably weapons, drugs, you name it, right? Very strange. Yeah, Long Beach, that's very weird. Oy vey. Let's I want to show you guys this real quick. I found this to be absurd. Speaking of that article, and then we'll open up the phones. So check this out. Bill Clinton prepping for podcast about his presidency. Why am I telling you this? Bill Clinton may be getting ready to take his words of wisdom to the airwaves with a new podcast, and it's possible he's going to spill all the tea from his time at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Oh, yeah. What about when he stops in at Comet Ping Pong and goes on Lolita Express? Do you think he'll talk about that? According to documents obtained by The Blast, a trademark application was just filed by the Bill and Hillary and Chelsea Clinton Foundation in Arkansas for a podcast titled Why Am I Telling You This? Probably because it's your last year on Earth. The filing states the title will be used for downloadable podcasts in the field of creating global economy opportunity involving or improving public health, inspiring civic engagement and service and presidency of William J. Clinton. It's unclear if President Clinton plans on hosting the podcast himself or will just be providing content and occasional quips about his presidency. Holy God. What kind of joke is that, my friends? But Hillary is a small fish. Comey is a big fish. Handler Comey. Maybe. Russell Grant. No foreigners should be allowed to own any business, period. Oh, my word. When all goes down, we need to have group parties live on Skype, Don Borg says. Skype is very shifty. Like, I think Zoom is really good. I've never had any complaints about Zoom. We can go ahead and open up the phone lines for you. If you want to call in, you most certainly can. 803-399-0044. 803-399-0044. It's an open forum. You can talk about whatever you'd like to. Um, the news, my friends. Well, I talked about Nexium. There were whistleblowers coming out. Some people say that not to trust that. I mean, the guy said he worked with him. I'm just relaying the message. I wasn't there, but what I suggest is just to dig into that, because there's so much coming from that's going to be coming out from Nexium. They'll throw a ton of people under the bus. Also with Jeffrey Epstein, a lot going on there. Lot of people will be exposed for the travesties that they've done up to people, upon children, women, you name it, little boys. This is all going to be coming out. Can the public keep their wits about them when this information hits? Will they be able to sustain reality when this information, this bombshell, explodes onto the media? That is something to think about. That is something that we all need to think about, because we are the ones who are well aware of this, and we are the ones here that are supposed to help others. Am I right? I'm right. So, ba-da-ba-doo. Yeah, we're shadow banned, but hey, it's okay. It's all gravy, baby. I really believe it has a lot to do with the strike that has been placed on my channel. Once that gets taken off, maybe we'll get out of this darkness, that the cloud of censorship that is laying on top of this channel. But I keep fighting. I will continue to put out great information. I will never stop, because I am a part of history as well as you are too. If you want to call in, you most certainly can. 803-399-0044. Will people riot? Hail Odin says probably so. I think a lot of people are going to be just dumbstruck. I think they're going to be shocked, and it's going to take them a while to get readjusted to the reality that's been placed, or that's been given to them. That's what I think. Sharp's double rifle says normies can't handle the truth. Well, we can help them handle it. Obviously, I don't think they'll be able to handle it, but hopefully they may not. They have that. Maybe they'll use discernment and they'll push through it, or maybe they just won't even see it. Maybe they're just so one way the other. They're so asleep that not even something of that nature could wake them up.
Call from
Alien Testosterone.
To accept, press 1.
Hey, Alien, how are you this evening?
Hey, how's it going, brother?
I'm good, man. You're a little low.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm hold on 1 second, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little down.
Oh no.
Yeah, I just wanted to call, man. Try and highlight, man. On May 2003, man, Marlon T. Rocco died at my hands in Iraq, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Every year about this time, man, I start thinking about that stuff, and
yeah,
I just try to highlight him and his sacrifice. He was 23 years old. He was, from Ohio. He had a wife. He had a kid on the way. He never got to see, man. I ended up, he was shot by a sniper, man. I ended up cutting his boots off and massaging his feet, because at the time that's what we were told. And as I told you before, we weren't exactly hygienic. So
yeah,
I wiped my face, and first smell I smelled was his feet. So that ended up becoming my trigger later down the road. But
I remember you telling us that. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it happened on 2003. I just want, I ain't forgot one day. I lived with it my whole life.
Yeah, man,
but,
that's I can't really compare anything to that. It's hard to relate to that, but we're here for you, and like I said, you calling in, if that helps, then that's good. if you need to talk
Yeah,
about it, get it off your chest.
it's really to just get his name out there, man, and so his name don't die, man. I've only been talking because I know the stories that I tell you and the shit I went through while I was in the military. Good men died, and a lot
Absolutely.
of it was for bullshit,
Yes.
and a lot of it was for lies and shit. But when I went back in after my original break, man, names stopped being names, and you stopped getting pictures, and it would just be one soldier dies, and they wouldn't tell nothing else. But that was a lot of passion me to go back, is thinking that maybe because I'd went through the worst shit you could go through and survive, maybe I can go back and keep a couple of these dudes alive. But that's neither here nor there. And yeah, you know that story, but if not, I'll tell you sometime. But yeah, I just wanted to call, man. Marlon T. Rockhold, everybody. He gave his life, his family, and everything.
Yeah.
And I just want everybody to remember, not just him, but every soldier that died in these wars. And I know, Memorial Day's coming up, but
Absolutely.
it's a very special day for me, and I just wanted to call and let Rock know, man. I still think about him, man.
Well, if we put positive thoughts out there it was Marlon, Marlin.
Yes, sir.
Marlon.
Actually, if everybody's interested, or if anybody's interested, he actually had a road named after him in Ohio, Hamilton. But Mike DeWine actually did. If you look at their 2003, November 2003, Mike DeWine was in the Capitol, and he gave a spill on Marlon T. Rockhold. And
That's amazing. That's
so,
that doesn't bring him back, but remembering is really all that we can do, and to push positive energy towards you and the ones who are somber today over this.
Yeah, brother. I stay positive, like I've always said, man. I try to stay positive. I try to live through them.
Absolutely.
They gave up, and sacrificed, and here I am. So I always, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Any guy I worked, was deployed with or served with, I just, like I said, I just wanted to get his name out. This was his anniversary, and
well, it's not a very
I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. It's absolutely, man. And I hope you feel better this evening, and do something, get out of the house, or do something that'll take your mind off of it for a little bit, or just enjoy the sunset or something.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, I want everybody to know about him. I want
Absolutely,
everybody to
man.
know, like people like him, and But yeah, all right, brother. I'll get off here, man. I just wanted to say that.
Well, Alien, I greatly appreciate it, man. And again, the phone lines are always open to you, and I hope your evening gets a little better, and maybe do something positive to take your mind, or to keep your mind at ease, rather. And just know that here on the chat, we're thinking of you, and I hope things get to feeling. I hope you get to feeling a little better, and you sleep well tonight.
Yep, I'll talk to you, brother.
All right, my friend. Have a good evening.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Well, Alien calls in, Alien Testosterone calls in a lot. He's a really good guy, and I hate to hear him at with such low tone tonight. I hope he gets to feeling better, which I know he will. And all we can do is just send positive thoughts to him, and just even just just close your eyes and think, God, just look over, just look over him, right? And just to keep him calm and at ease. That's all you can do.
Call from
Shane.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hi, Shane. Are you there?
What's up, brother?
Oh, nothing, my friend. How are you tonight?
I'm good, man.
Absolutely. What's on your mind tonight?
Yeah, we were talking last night. There was just, I know I took up a lot of your time, so
It's okay.
I just wanted to add something else. I live in Las Vegas.
Okay.
I'm a huge country and western fan,
Mm-hmm.
and we were at the concert when We actually left 10 minutes before because my wife needs to be in bed by 10 o'clock.
Wow.
But yeah, dude, I was a diver in the Navy. I basically retired at 22 because I got hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But after what happened on October 1, like 3 days later, I started having these massive panic attacks where I thought I was dying. I went to the emergency room twice thinking I was having a stroke.
Yeah.
And just over time, I just knew. I mean, I've shot, all kinds of automatic rifles and in the military, and just knowing what I know today that I knew back then, that now reports are coming out that Sheriff Lombardo, who has since resigned, and when he would hold his news conferences, you could see the guy was in angst. He knew it wasn't right, and he's a Republican.
Right.
But the FBI that was leading that investigation would sit and look at him like he was the devil. Don't you dare say anything. Come to find out, his wife is the superintendent for Los Angeles School District, and her dad is fucking Podesta.
Get the hell out of here.
Swear to God. Look it up.
Wow, dude, that's crazy, bro.
Seriously, bro, look it up.
What's her name?
What's that?
You said I asked what her name was.
I don't recall off the top of my head, but it's come out through the FOIA.
John Podesta or Tony Podesta?
John Podesta. There's a picture of her and her husband with John Podesta at some Pennsylvania festival, or they were leaving for Pennsylvania or something. So, needless to say, yes, it was a Saudi retaliation, so to speak, but it was a CIA operation.
Yes. Well, it won't be hard to find that lady, he could only have so many children.
Yeah, I just found that out yesterday.
Wow.
And it's not bullshit. There's pictures of her and her husband.
That's crazy, bro. That's we all know, and I knew where you were getting to when you started talking about Vegas, and then you were a big country music star. I knew where that was going, and that whole incident stinks to high heaven.
But dude, you want me to tell you something even crazier? I didn't even know what was going on because my wife and we got home. I only lived maybe 4 miles from the MGM. We're by the South Point, if you know where that is. Mm-hmm. And my wife getting ready for bed. I go out in the backyard to smoke a cigarette. And dude, I heard like helicopters, like 3 of them, 4 of them, just bugging out, hauling ass. Mm-hmm. All black, no lights, no nothing. So I don't know if I thought it was just Metro when I woke up the next morning hearing what I heard, but then I start researching and doing my own investigative research with I Am John Cullen and all those guys.
Sure.
And it's crazy, man. It is. I mean, I had friends that were shot at that concert.
Wow.
Friends that lost their lives in 9/11. It's just, I just swear to you, man, I hope that the only way that we can truly wake America up is to expose the CIA and the dirty Israelis.
Yes.
Not the Israelis, not the good Jews, but the dirty ones.
Correct. I mean, I agree, man. I just went over an article earlier today talking about, well, it might have been yesterday. The days kind of run together, but, it's just talking about how deep these CIA spies go and how high up they are in our government. And people don't even know. They're like, oh, this is a politician. No, it's not. What do you think Obama was? Obama is a
Obama was
CIA
fucking-
agent.
he was groomed.
Correct.
I mean, if anybody wants to go back and look at the mailman who worked in Hawaii. I used to live in Hawaii. I was stationed in Hawaii, Barbers Point. But if anybody wants to go back and really look, in 2011, the mailman said, guys, hey, this guy is not who he says he is. You know, I delivered his mail, and when he was 13, he told me he was going to be the president 100%. I mean, fucking A. It was like right there. And that was a interview he had with Hannity.
Wow. You know, you're right. All of this, there's so many big time players that need to be brought down. They're basically what we need to really do. This is the God honest truth. We need a restructuring of our entire U.S. government. That's what we need. We need to abolish some rules. We need to, to refurbish the Constitution and abide by it. And we need to, like I said, reconstruct our federal schools, the federal, the system. Just the entire system is just garbage. And all it does is hold us back, man. And all it does is cost too much money, too. Too expensive.
Yeah, they have these kids in Pennsylvania doing a fucking Muslim dance talking about cut off the heads of Christians. I mean, really? In Pennsylvania, of all fucking places.
Yeah. I know. I posted that on a YouTube channel, too. I had to demonetize that because I was scared that YouTube would be like, this is hate speech, blah, 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 you know. And I really didn't even comment on it because what is there to comment on? If you have any kind of, common sense knowledge, you would think that this is absurdity, and how if James Woods, puts a slights a Democrat, he gets kicked off of Twitter, but they can put that on there. Dude, I've seen on Facebook people getting their heads shot off, and
Dude,
that stays on.
When they would show the fucking, ISIS cutting people's heads off. I mean,
you can still find that. Why?
I know, dude.
Why is that allowed? And what we say, which is just the truth, they can't deal with it.
Dude, I got fucking death calls when I was voting for Trump because I had a Trump flag. I had my shit in my yard. They came and fucking pulled it down. Had an American flag. They pulled it completely off my house.
What state are you in?
I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Wow.
So, dude, honestly speaking, man, I put my life on the line for my country when I was younger, and I would do it again today. I'm a gun owner, and I'm not scared. The bottom line is that a majority, and when I say a majority, a large majority of Americans are good-hearted, good people, and that is why Trump 2020 is going to be a landslide. I don't know if you ever listen to Mark Taylor or...
Sure, I know who that is.
Okay, good. Or the Kim Clement.
I do not know who that is.
Okay, Tom, I'm going to teach you something right now.
Mm-hmm.
Google Kim Clement, Clement. He prophesied Trump winning 2008.
Okay.
He also prophesied, he's like, God's showing me letters, not alphabet letters, and he showed me Q and A.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it, dude. The guy is real, and I have no doubt that everything's going to be okay. But for a majority of these conservatives out there, they're losing their minds because they don't know Q. They don't know what we know. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, I try to red pill everyone I can. I've got Where We Go One, We Go All on my truck. I got a big jacked up Toyota Tundra. It's cowboy blue because I'm a cowboy fan.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got to happen, dude. And it can't be justice court. It can't be innocent until proven guilty. These sons of bitches, bastards, goat fuckers, They treasoned against the United States. There's no, okay, well, we're going to bring them into court. No, it's military tribunals. You're going to come clean right now on film to show what you've done. And I think Barry Sotoros is going to go down before Hillary does.
I like the name drop. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, exactly. I said that today. That Obama will go down before Clinton because Obama is less on the hierarchy level. He's
led
less.
by, yes, 100%, dude.
Yep.
Is running scared. But
he's running scared.
Even more than that, I think that Michelle is a bigger asset than Obama.
I don't see the correlation there yet.
Yeah, I mean, that's just all the stuff that's tied to the twins and, 9/11. I just do a lot of research. I mean, I take in what I can, believe what I can. But what I can tell you, dude, 100% on my soul, my heart, my family, my friends, is Q is real. There's no doubt in my mind. Real. And yes, we're going to reset the deficit. We're going to step away from the Fed Bank, which is going to be a phenomenal thing. They're going to abolish IRS, and we're going to become a regular society.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I believe too, man. I really, honest to God, I believe that.
I mean, dude, I could turn you on to some stuff where you can actually hear it for yourself. I don't know if you know who Abel Danger is. Phil
yes,
McConnell.
I know who that is.
Okay, so I listen to him every chance, anytime he comes on, because Mad Dog calls. And I don't know who Mad Dog is, and my interpretation of listening to John F. Kennedy Jr. talk on Larry King and then hearing Mad Dog talk, they sound the same. I don't know. But how sick would it be on July the 4th when Trump says it's going to be the best 4th of July in the history of the world, that John F. Kennedy Jr. walks out and explains why he faked his own death?
Dude, I think that time would stop. I think it would be, people, would just be floored. They would be floored.
Dude, do you not think that I mean, if you look at the videos and Hillary's fucking political career started. If he would have ran, he would have gotten the Senate. No question. So, for the past 30 plus years, he even said before in his magazine that I will revenge my dad's death if I have to take the entire federal government down. Look what's happening.
So you just think he's in hiding? I mean, where is he?
I think, dude, I don't know if he's in hiding per se.
When did he die? 99? Was it 99?
Yeah, I think that he changed his name and he's living under a different alias because, dude, you're not jaded. I know that. I listen to your show. You've seen the rallies with Vincent Fusca and his wife. Dude, that is Caroline completely.
100% that is her.
Okay, good. All right. So we're on the same page. I'm just telling you, dude, in my heart of hearts, I think that John F. Kennedy Jr. is going to, because if you look tonight, I'm watching the rally right now, there's no mention of Pence.
Yeah. People on the chat, I don't know if they're trolls, I don't know if they're shills, but people on the comment section of my videos when I talk about Pence are saying that I'm giving disinformation and this kind of stuff. I don't give disinformation. There's no one giving me information. The information that I look for, I use discernment on my own. That's why there's a disclaimer. There's a disclaimer in every one of my videos that I created because it says 100% use your own discernment with what I put out on this channel. Because I'm not saying that this is or isn't true. I'm saying use your own intelligence as I would.
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, real quick, and again, this adds validity to this channel that you all watch. You know, I know that I'm being censored. I know it says there's 100 people in here right now when there should be about 1,000, if not more. But what I'm saying, I know,
there's more.
I know. And what I'm saying is that you don't see other channels put out discernments like that. They don't cover their, they don't cover their tails by that. They're just giving you information and saying, hey, this is true, this is false. If you don't like it, then you're against Q, or you're against Trump. These are the channels that people need to look out for, because they are the ones that will cause division within something that is so special, that is so spiritual, that is so good, that, just use your common sense with a lot of channels, please.
You know what's funny is I got onto the Larry Elder show today, and I red pilled him.
Hello?
Yeah, I got on the Larry Elder show today, and I red pilled him.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So you've been making your rounds, man. You've been going to different channels and spreading.
I just have to, man. I really do, because, I was raised in the church. My grandfather was a preacher. My mom speaks in tongues, and people say, oh, that shit's fake. No, it's not. It's not. But I don't think that you have to be a hell-bound holy roller to accept Christ in your heart and believe in God. I just don't believe that. So if you're good, you're good. I mean, that's period, point blank in the story. But yeah, dude, I just really think that we're just at the tip of the iceberg right now.
Yes.
It's going to be an avalanche when they declass FISA. And to hear Comey go on to NBC or CBS today and say that he has no idea why Trump's saying fine, and, we were doing, shut up. This time last year you were saying, oh no, that's against the law, and oh, that would be serious connotations, and blah, blah, blah. It's just like, God, shut up, man. I just want to slap the shit out of him.
I agree, man. I agree. We will just have to keep waiting patiently and keep doing our part with spreading information. And my friend, I appreciate the call. Is Shane correct?
Yeah.
Shane, I appreciate you calling, man. Great conversation.
Yeah, do some research on Podesta's daughter.
I have it written down.
Being tied to the FBI that led the investigation.
I sure will, my friend. Thank you for the call.
All right, Tom. Take care, buddy.
Bye-bye. Great phone call. His name was Seth Rich. Says, I just want my 2-year-old son to grow and live free from the deep state. Will give my life for it. Wow.
Call from
McAdams.
To accept, press 1.
Hey, McAdams, how are you, my friend?
Good, Thomas. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, man. What's on your mind?
Just a quick point. Some of the text at the beginning of the show were talking about how people are going to deal with these revelations that are kind of come out, and if they'll riot and whatnot. So I think that they're going to need somebody to go on public TV and tell their story that is guilty. So I'm suggesting George Bush would be that person.
Hey, that's a great call. I would suggest that too. Where is where's baby Bush at? We need to find out where he's been.
No idea.
He just kind of disappeared.
Well, he's cut a deal. He knows his dad was
cut
executed.
a deal, yeah.
So I think that to save his skin, he's going to have to tell every detail of what he's done.
Right.
And I think that that's the only way people are going to come to a realization that this is true and it's not a joke.
Well, I think so. We're going to have to have somebody come out there. I don't know. It's going to have to be, if George Bush says it. Dude, a lot of people hate George Bush. Hate his guts.
But at least he can man up and admit what he did was wrong. That will go a long way, and it'll probably save him from getting executed. And he'll spend the rest of his life trying to redeem himself.
Right. Well, you know, I find that it could be, you know, that could be the future that holds in his faith, man. You know, we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, that was just a thought. That's just my own opinion, but I'll keep it short. I love what you do.
Thanks,
People
man.
get out your wallets and donate to the cause. So thanks, sir.
Man. Thank you, my friend. Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
You too.
Guys, what really helps, like, if you're going to call in, you know, the music is really low. It's on, like, a 10 out of 100. So if you call in, just don't be on speakerphone. It's better just to be, you know, just to talk through the phone as it should be. And you'll come in very clear. Because I can hear everybody fine. So how is the rally? Is anybody watching the rally? I wish I could be... I'm afraid if I do that, I might crash the stream. Too much bandwidth.
Call from
Mikey.
Mikey, where have you been, my friend?
I know, I've been slacking on them calls in, Thomas.
How are you, my
today,
friend?
my friend?
I'm doing really good, man. How are you?
You know, I'm doing a lot better. I don't know if you remember, I was telling you a couple days ago, my girlfriend recently left me, and
oh Jesus, that happened to me too, man. But
yeah,
it was my wife.
Yeah,
It sucks.
so it really does suck, but you know, just to trust God's plan is the biggest thing, and you know, to learn from the down days, because the one thing that I got to notice myself is you can't appreciate a good day if you don't have a fucking bad day, right?
Hey, 100. That's such a great. That's a great line, man. I like that. Great saying.
Yeah, because like every day would be the same if you never had a bad day, so you would never have a good day either. So
right.
It's all about how you think about it, right? Victor, victim, kind of thing.
Yeah, dude. What you been up to, man? You've been researching. You've been following the news. What's going on?
Man, Canada is fucked. That's all I'll say. But I've been keeping up with the American news a lot more because it's more hopeful, or at least the stuff I look at, because I watch TRUreporting and I know what's going on.
Dude, so Trudeau's not going to go anywhere, man? You think he's going to stay there? I thought people hate him. I thought he's like another Macron.
Yeah, everyone hates him. I think because we've had a lot of provincial elections, like kind of like state elections, and all of them have gone conservative. So it's hard to tell. A lot of people think Trudeau's gone. I personally believe he's not going to get re-entered, but the Conservatives aren't doing much better. So
yeah,
it's two sides of the same shit coin up here. So
yeah, that sucks, man. You know, and
as long as we get him out, then I'm happy. So I've been spamming my local MP with just a bunch of news and drops and Q drops, and she actually got back to me.
Oh, really?
So that was, yeah. So my local MP was like, yeah, I sent him like a bunch of Pizzagate, QAnon. Like I was going hard. Like, may as well send it to your MP, right? So now I'm just waiting for the fucking feds to bust on my door and throw me away for thinking wrong.
Yeah, man, that's yeah, just be careful with what you put out there, you know.
Yeah, because we have thought police here, right? Like we can go to prison for misgendering, so it's like it's quite a bit different.
What?
Yeah,
you can go to prison for misgendering.
Well, you'll get a fine, and if you don't pay the fine, you'll go to prison.
Dude,
like,
that makes me want to punch the monitor.
Yeah, so like we have human rights councils, which is just a bunch of unelected bureaucrats that are far, far, far left, and they're taking away our rights, man. So like if any time if like Trump will just like invade us, I'd be happy, but I know I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, I understand. Dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy. You get a ticket for that. That blows my mind.
Yeah, and people have been fined for that. So it's not one of those books one of those rules they never use. It's only like targeting, they say. But yeah, so the one thing I wanted to really ask you about was, have you looked into Surreal Brain 2's decoding of James Comey's picture tweets? And, he's always asking questions, so many answers, stuff like that.
I've looked into that, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting how they correlate with false flags.
Dude, it is very interesting. I used to decode those, months and months ago before a lot of people didn't really know who Serial Brain 2 was. Same thing with Neon Revolt.
I remember that. I've been here since before the Neon Revolt.
Yeah, that's amazing, and I thank you for that. And it's like when Serial Brain 2 started getting into all these numbers and all, I just completely lost interest. I lost interest in it.
Same.
I think a lot of people did. And
I don't know.
But that one about James Comey, I did look into that. A lot of weird information. I don't know what the hell all that is. I know they speak in code, and it's just strange. It's just so strange.
Yeah, I think. Did you hear that Comey said that Trump is going to get reelected?
Comey said that?
Yeah, he just fucking went and backed Trump on some radio station down in the States. He didn't back him. He was like saying, if they don't impeach, he's going to get reelected or something like that.
He's not going to get impeached. That is so delusional.
Yeah, so basically, like, he's going to get reelected. So.
Wow. Yeah, obviously.
Man, I've been spending my last few days at work because I work at a recovery center helping addicts recover and alcoholics.
Oh, okay.
And I work in the kitchen, so like I have a lot of time to listen to podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've been listening to all like the judiciary hearings and like with AG Barr and all the circuses and all that. And holy shit, man, you guys have a kangaroo fucking Congress.
Yeah, bro.
There's a lot of the truth getting out there, but like, man, the people they're so what's the word?
Compromised?
They're so compromised. They're so, but like even like the American people are so convinced of their lies that like they can almost say anything and they have to believe it because of their cognitive dissonance.
Isn't that crazy, dude? I thought the same thing. Yeah, their cognitive dissonance. They could say the sun, the sun is made of water, and they would be like, yeah, that they would know, right? The sheep.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, it's really bad, and it's really divided. But there's way more patriots than liberals. Yeah. And I've never I have seen people get a little pissed off. If I go out and somebody has a Trump hat on, they'll get a little little yappy. But I've never seen anyone get punched out. I've never seen anyone. I mean, hell, I got thrown out of my downtown for wearing Trump stuff for 3 months.
Wow.
So it's like, and I live in South Carolina, but downtown, 4 miles down the street, it gets a little lefty. It gets a little blue. So I don't venture down there anymore. It's trash. I mean, it's a nice spot. It's a nice town, but it's just too, they're too sensitive. They get triggered.
Yeah. Okay, man, I have to tell you something.
Yes.
So the other day at work, I just randomly had this thought in my head pop up. Not a thought. It was like a memory of this video you posted well over a year ago. It was like me fighting the cabal, and you were just like swinging your arms in your front yard.
Oh yeah, I was fighting the sprinkler.
Yeah, I just died laughing thinking about that again.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I was just being. I don't know, man. I was so pumped up, man. I was like, I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna do something funny, and I'm just gonna fight my sprinkler.
Yeah, it was hilarious. Like, I fucking died laughing. Sorry, but yeah, it was so funny. I was like, oh shit, something's happening. Maybe someone showed up at his door or something.
Yeah, it's just a fucking sprinkler. But that's very funny, man. I did that a long time ago. I still have that. I think it's on my phone. It's on YouTube,
Yeah, that was-
so.
Yeah, that was a great video.
Yeah, man. Well,
But anyway, I don't want to take up too much time for other callers. You know, get down in some serious topics. So
yeah,
I'll
Mikey.
let you go, and I'll have to remember to keep in touch more.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for the support, Mikey. I appreciate it, my friend.
You should ask Time Travel to make me a mod.
Yeah, man.
No, you don't have to.
We'll work you in. I can promise you that.
All right.
All right, my friend. Have a great evening.
Thanks. You too, Tom.
All right,
Thanks
buddy.
for talking.
Yeah, man. Good to hear from you. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Oh, Mikey Johnson from Canada. Good guy, man. Been with us for probably since I started this. Really good guy. I need him to come on more, man. Good to hear from him. He gives us all the info. Real informative guy in Canada. Good dude. Good dude. We're going to take one more call, and we're going to call it a night.
Call from.
Steve.
To accept.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Hey, right, and you?
I'm doing good, man. You're the last caller of the night. What's going on, my friend?
Hey, we got a serious problem going on. And actually, the whole world does. And it has to do with disclosure. I don't know if you've been watching any of it lately, but disclosure is what's going on right now has everything to do with it. There are, we have the Illuminati, as we know, and they're in the deep state, and the deep state is, sorry, I'm trying to turn this off.
It's okay.
There we go. Okay. There actually were 3 secret space forces when Trump came into office.
Okay.
We had the Navy, the Air Force, and the Dark Force, which is an alien fleet. That one, the deep state and Obama currently still runs. Probably what they used in New York and California, if they didn't use satellites.
DEWs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the Air Force, well, as people who actually have been following disclosure, a lot of what we know is that they were treated really bad. All of our vets and the people that they brought into it against their will, and a lot of them, especially in the Air Force, I hate to say it, from what's been coming out, especially the generals, are devil worshippers.
I know the Air Force is they do have a lot of black hats. I've researched that.
Yeah, it's really, it kills me because my dad was in that one. My dad was at Roswell. He was in it.
Oh wow.
They murdered him when I was in high school, and I actually had the FBI at my house yesterday because I want to reopen the investigation.
Holy
Because I have the evidence. They admitted it, and I'm going to burn them. So here's the issue. A lot of the Air Force, part of the Secret Space Force, they did not want to go with the Navy. The Navy broke off from the United States the day after Kennedy was shot because they knew he did it, and they've been putting all this together ever since. And to answer your question before I forget about time traveling that everyone's talking about, if you look, the TR3 was it was on the web, I think 4 days ago. They put up the patent for it, including the electromagnetic engines. It's basically we're flying through wormholes and stuff. But the thing is, and the funny thing is, because they leak everything through sci-fi, as it turns out, the theory about Doctor Who, and I can't remember the 4 things that you need to travel through space, one of them is time. Because with these ships that we're going to get, you not only travel in space, but you travel through time. So you have to put in not only where you want to go, but what time you want to end up. And there already is, supposedly, according to whistleblowers, there already is, what do you call them? Time police. And I don't know, depending on what kind of crime, if you commit something in the past, they'll either make it so you can't do it again or whatever. But here's the issue. Here's the problem. Some of the Air Force, when the Air Force found out about the Navy, they fought it. They were unhappy because they thought they were the top of the food chain. And basically, the Air Force is the portion that protects our planet. The Navy is the one that protects our planet and goes everywhere else. So they tried to bring the Air Force in, which they did, but
not everyone is happy. And so they're trying to break all this up. They fought because they want partial disclosure instead of full disclosure like the Navy. The difference is with the partial, they're going to talk about Atlantis that finally has been found in Antarctica. And for anyone who doesn't know, that was a day carrying pretty much all the royalty, all the leaders of the world have gone down to Antarctica in 2015 and 2016. It's all well documented. Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry. I moved, stepped on my dog's foot.
Oh, it's okay.
Anyway, the Air Force wants to push partial disclosure, and there's at least a half a dozen disclosures going on right now. The number one to follow is Corey Goode and David Wilcock, the Spear Being Alliance. Those are the real deal. They came out before all the new ones that came out, but people have been coming out for decades. I know a lot of people talk about him. William Cooper, you mentioned him when you were on Red Pill, or someone in chat did.
Yeah.
He was awesome. Anyway, to get to the bottom of this, the Secret Space Force, the Air Force, has a guy out now, and he's supposed to be the ambassador for us, the human race. Mm-hmm. Whereas Corey Goode is not our ambassador. Corey Goode is the ambassador to one of the ET races called the Guardians, who are supposed to be our guardian angels, which is where Christ is right now and coming back with his armies. But there's a guy out there, and I want everyone, please look it up. If you don't believe me, his name is Captain Randy Kramer, Kramer. He's of the U.S. Marine Corps. Okay. This guy is like, he's pushing for something completely different, which is a fake invasion. And he's convincing people that it's a good idea. The problem is that, most of the people won't wake up. And even when they feel like they're going to show Atlantis, that it's still going to take years for people to wake up. So their way around this is they work the deal with arachnoids, ant people. Mm-hmm. And because they have a community hive brain, supposedly, as soon as they die, they instantly go back up to the queen and get spit back out in the egg. So their life to them, it's not as meaningful as us because they just reproduce. These are the ones that are going to come down and snap our heads off, kill us. They want to take out like a third because they think that's what it's going to take to wipe us out. Mm-hmm. This can't happen. People have to start getting up and standing against that and start backing people like Corey Goode, David Wilcox, Michael Sala, that whole group that is trying to get us everything. And I know a lot of this sounds crazy, but it is true. You have to go and look. And I would suggest start at the very beginning. And the other thing is, there's a channel out there called Edge of Wonder, and that's covering almost. Yeah, that's covering almost everything. And the great thing about Edge of Wonder, when I first saw it, I was like, oh wow, this is an awesome channel for the people who don't know anything. And then I started realizing I learned some things here and there. And then they put things together very well. And every one of your listeners should start watching that. It's saying everything that's going on in the background. They cover everything, not just UFOs, but Q and everything else. And you'll get a good idea of what's happening in our secret space program, what's happening behind the scenes, and you'll even get updates that we sometimes don't even get from Q. So this is really important. I really want to talk about a few other things, but this one, please, everyone, you got to put it on your radar. You got to look into it.
Yeah, definitely. Edge of Wonder. Edge of Wonder is really good to get into. I find that to be very interesting. We can cover the other topics tomorrow. You could call in again, my friend, because we're going to round up the show right now. Very informative, man, and I'm very interested in what you're talking about. So, call back tomorrow. Yeah, and I have a lot. I plan on it. Been busy with life.
It's okay. I got to take care of my anything, but I got some great stuff. And in fact, I got answers for you. You had a great show at Red Pill the other day. Was it Red Pill?
No, man. I tried to let him to get me to come on once a week, just for an hour. But that guy is killing it, man. Like I don't understand how he gets around the censorship. It's crazy. I don't know.
I know. He's one of my other channels I follow too. I mean, I love both of you guys.
Yeah, man.
You guys are covering more than everyone else. There's a lot more going on.
Yeah, man.
And
I think he said that I could come on, probably, around once every 2 weeks, something like that. So, what's your name again, man?
Steve.
That's right, Steve.
And I don't know if you remember, I've been doing this for over 40 years.
Yeah,
I
know.
I have this,
yes, sir.
I have a lot of experience behind me, and I'm not a know-it-all. I really want to help. I want to help people open their eyes. That's all. I'm not looking for. If I wanted, notoriety and stuff, I'd open up my own channel. That's not what it's for. It's for everybody. It's for the human race. And
yeah,
that's it.
I completely agree, man. Steve, thank you for the call. We're gonna go ahead and end it. I appreciate your call. Very informative. You can call back tomorrow, man.
Yep. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Please, before we head out, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't. This is the only call-in show, I believe, within the movement. So I greatly appreciate everyone, especially the mods, for sticking with us. Thank you for all who donated today. There's so many. Wagon Wheel. Let's see. I know David Hamrick, Shannon, thank you. Ryan McAdams, thank you. I greatly appreciate that, my friends. It really does help, especially due to censorship. And, I will continue to do this if you want me to. That's how this rolls. Again, guys, follow me on Twitter, please. That's the best way to get the notifications when I do go live. Just follow me at TRUreporting on Twitter. It'll take you 15 seconds to create an account. You don't even have to have a profile or anything. Just create it and then follow me so you know when I post and when I do live streams. It was great to hear from some familiar people and to see new people within the chat, my friends. So thank you all very much. I will talk to you tomorrow. Expect more podcasts throughout the days ahead. And be safe and be kind to one another. And let's go and recap on this rally. How about that, my friends? Thank you for staying here. I greatly appreciate it. We will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.